Hello.
Hello. Huh, you're right.
We didn't do that very good, did we? Well, let me just turn this the other way.
There we go. Oh, that's better.
Okay. My eyes are covered by the numbers, so I don't know if I'm looking at the right thing.
Well, the thing is, I told him to sit down so I could tell if the camera's in the right direction. He kept getting up. I mean, he was over there and he took him a while.
Over there.
So, we're gonna do another Christmas giveaway. And
Yay.
I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but
on my Facebook, I call Donny Wheeler. I just do short little thoughts, mostly what I'm listening to on teaching or something like that. And what I wrote yesterday was, God does not respond to you according to the height of your problem, but the depth of your faith. I thought that was pretty good. He does not answer you according to the level of your voice, but according to the level of your surrender. I have been working on surrender lately. You don't realize how quickly you can, think too much, how quickly I think too much of myself. So, you read a lot, you study a lot, you learn a lot, you think you know something. It's hard not to feel like, hey, I know something. But I don't, not compared to what people need. Even if you know something, that's not what most everybody needs. Kind of like getting an education for a job that doesn't exist. I remember when we went to school, I thought, boy, when we get out of school, I'm going to get into my job field. And I ended up being a painter for 20 years. I loved it, but it wasn't even close to what I went to school for. So I've been working on that. But I was...
Yesterday, Adam the Woo had passed away. It's very shocking and devastating and heartbreaking and everything. Absolutely broke my heart because, I love Adam the Woo. Even before we met him, I just thought, this is a nice guy, And now, I don't watch everything of the content he does because he likes horror movies. I don't. I don't like that kind of stuff. But he did Route 66 and Americana and road trips. And when he did those
Loved
things...
his mom and dad.
When he did those kinds of trips, I really enjoyed watching those. I grew up with my family taking me on Route 66 across the country. I had grandparents that lived in Indiana and grandparents that lived in California, so they went back and forth on Route 66, to take us to visit the different grandparents and stuff. And I have very fond memories of the vintage and everything. And when I was a little girl, I had a camera in my hand, and that's really why I became a YouTuber. That's why I film the way I do when I go out. I take my camera and I show you what I see. I'm not the type of vlogger that takes the camera and goes, oh, look at me, except for like right now, we're giving something away and we're not driving, we're not taking you out somewhere. So, so in this case, the camera is on us, but if you watch us, most of the time the camera is showing you what we're seeing. The whole time we're driving and everything. I know there's people that drive and they'll put the camera on themselves a lot, even sometimes when they're driving. But I like to show you the scenery, and what we're looking at, the Smokies and everything like that. Being on the spectrum, taking that camera when I was nervous and I would go somewhere and we'd be on a field trip. I'd go somewhere and I would take my little camera and I'd go, I'm nervous of the social aspect of the field trip. So I'd take my camera and I'd go take a picture of something vintage, So something old or some nature or whatever. And see, Adam the Woo showed me that kind of stuff when he went on the road. He showed me vintage. He loved vintage. He showed everyone this, you know, on his road trips and things like that. He absolutely loves stuff like that. And so that, especially the Route 66, first drew me to his channel and everything. And so, but like I said, I didn't watch everything. I didn't watch the horror. There's different things that, you know, like that he liked horror movies, you know, that I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't.
Sci-fi movies.
You know.
He would go to places where a movie was filmed.
He did a lot of that.
He did a lot of that.
He did a lot of that.
Went to the city where Footloose was filmed, you know.
You know, he did a lot of those kind of videos too.
Very entertaining.
Now Donny does enjoy some sci-fi, like Star Trek and things like that, you know. And so, but you know, like I said, you can enjoy someone and love someone and not like everything they do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's that way in your own family. You'll love your own family, but there's stuff that you're not into, you know, what they do or whatever in certain things and everything. But so that's why you know, and then when we met him, he was so kind, you know. At the time, we were live at Dollywood, and he came across and it was like, oh, Adam, you know. He was so nice. Jacob the carpetbagger, who I watch every now and then, because he does road trips too. So I watch his road trips. I don't watch everything he does either. But they were great friends. And he just had come out and told everyone that he was on the spectrum. Like he had just done it. But Adam was on a road trip. He was on this vacation. He was actually with his parents. But they were in a show, so I didn't get to meet them. But I was telling Adam, because I didn't know, he hadn't known that this was something Jacob had talked about. But Jacob just talked about the fact that he was on the spectrum, you know. And when Jacob did that, that encouraged me a lot. And so I was talking to Adam because I knew they were great friends, and I said, and I had told him that it really encouraged me when Jacob, you know, posted that video, and Adam hadn't seen the video yet, so he said, I didn't know that he shared that publicly, you know, yet. And so I said, yeah, it just came out, you know, he just came out like the day before or something. And so I told him that it encouraged me and everything, and Adam nodded, you know, affirmative, like he understood that and all. And he was so kind. Just over the years, I've seen people talk about the fact that, you know, they'd come up to him and he would smile real big and take a picture with them and everything like that. And that's what he did with us too. He was just always friendly like that. And then later we saw him at the chili cook-off, and he was friendly then. Yep. And then when we left, and we were walking down the parkway to go head towards my car, here comes Adam the Woo, right next to me, and walking and talking with me. And Donny snapped a little picture, you know, and boy, I cherish that.
That's going to cherish that now. Yeah,
I cherish that because you know, we only got a couple pictures with him, you know, and that was just, you know, very, very precious. So people, though, I've seen over the years, over and over, talk about how nice Adam was when they stopped to get a picture with him. You know, he was very friendly, would smile and everything, and it made their day, you know. And so I felt like his parents.
He always took everybody one person at a time.
His father was a pastor, you know, and it was just really, they taught him to be kind and to be loving, you know, and they raised him well to do that. And so his mother posted.
Hey, Flawed.
His mother posted. She said, I want to thank everyone that has reached out to us in this very difficult time for us. Your kind words about our son means so much. We are devastated and in shock that our beloved son will not come through our doors again to be with us this Christmas or any other Christmas. Please please pray for us in the next days and weeks as we go through Adam's belongings and try to make sense of what has happened. And if you've watched Adam, you know he collects things. You know, he's
Probably got storage somewhere.
Well, he used to have storage. I think once he bought his house, he put everything in the house and maybe doesn't pay for storage anymore. But he literally has collected magnets and pins and all these kinds of things, you know, everywhere he goes. He collects a lot of shirts and then little things that he finds, you know, along the way that piqued his interest, you know. Almost like you could fill a small museum with the stuff he's collected, you know. So they have to sort through all that and see what they're going to do with it, you know. But she asked for prayer and everything, and you know, my heart just goes out to them. Yesterday I was crying because I was just devastated, you know. So, but I don't want to go there and get emotional again. So.
It's so young, just like, you know, you mentioned your dad.
Yeah. That did trigger some things too, because my dad was dealing with some heart things, and he was in the military, and so my dad's father had died of a massive heart attack at the age of 57 or something like that. And my dad's mother had some heart surgery and things like that. His grandmother had some, I think, heart surgeries or something too back in the day. When my dad turned 50, my dad said, if I'm anything like my dad, I have 7 more years. Well, my dad lived to be 51 and a half years. And so Adam turned 51 4 months ago in August. Actually, his birthday is the same day as my sister's birthday. And so he was 51 and 4 months. So it just, that brought back some.
You realize how young 51 is.
Yeah.
When you're in your 60s.
You know, so it's it's just very, 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 very heartbreaking, you know. So
yeah. When you're in your 70s, 51 is like a kid. You know?
Yeah.
When you're in your 80s, 51 is like a lifetime ago. It's very unfair.
So I just wanted to say they need prayer too, and we're thankful that Mike Friday things are better. Yes. He got moved from the ICU into another room, an improved room that it's, you know, it's like a step down or something from the more emergency room, you know. So hi Robin, hi Cammie, hi Teresa,
yep.
Hi Judy here. Hi Tiffany, hi Tara, let's see, hi Nathan,
Robin,
hi Jack,
oh, is there a name?
Hi Homesteading Pastor.
With flawed
It's
coil?
Jack.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah. Hi Barry. Hi Bear Hug. Hi Gio.
Hey Hug.
So we're going to give away another painting today. Hi Maria.
Yep. Another Christmas painting. All right.
Hi Chad. Hi Cynthia. Let's see. Hi Tim. We got a couple of Christmas cards too. So this says, warm Christmas blessings. Joy and Donny, may the Lord give you a Christmas blessed with peace and filled with love. Love always, Carla. there's a scripture here, but it's kind of faint for me. I don't have enough light. Read that.
Isaiah 9:6. His name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. And there's a good old Tennessee covered bridge. I'll bet you that's why she picked that card for us.
Very pretty. I like that.
Yeah, not one too far from here.
Thank you, Carla. Here's another card. Now this is from Russell and Deb from Smoky Mountain Dreamer.
Oh.
It says, okay, the writing.
It looks like a cabin, like a log.
The writing is a little, yeah, it's on brown. So I'm going to have him read it because it's a little dark. Oops. Got it?
And I know why they picked this card. It says joy.
Yeah, so read the inside.
So you open it up and it says, we hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. For you, O Lord, have made me glad by your work. In the works of your hands, I sing for joy. Let us rejoice with the Lord and remember to give thanks for our abundant blessing and this wondrous Christmas. Thank you. Do give thanks, and it has kind of like a wood look to it. Real classic. Russell.
and Deb from Smoky Mountain Dreamer. Thank you so much for thinking of us. I said, we didn't get any cards.
I haven't done
mailed.
cards yet this year.
Well, he has.
I've got a whole stack of them from last year that I really want to do.
You don't even know where they are.
I didn't have $50 for stamps. No.
This is from, this is from Spaceman. Wishing you a sparkling holiday. Merry Christmas, Becky and Spaceman. Happy holidays.
That's the classic Santa.
You have to hold it, honey.
Well, you kept holding it, so I figured you just wanted to hold it. The classic Coke Santa. Yep.
Barry said, I'm from Sweet Home, Alabama. Cynthia said, I'm from Arizona. Tim said, I'm from Kentucky. Robin said, I'm in Georgia. Gio said, you get my last year's card? We get.
Oh yeah, I got a whole I saved all the cards from last year, so I'll look them up and I'll open it up, Gio, and think you just sent it. Does that make you feel?
Let's see. Maria said Tennessee. Oh, we're just asking where we are, or where somebody is. I don't know. What state are you in? Oh, it's asking what state we're in. We're in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah. So people were saying what state they were in.
I'm in the state of confusion.
Gio said he's joking. I thought he sent us a card this year. Yeah. I was gonna say. Yeah. Okay, so I have a little. Story. Donnie's going to paint a little later. He's going to.
I'm thinking it's already 7:15.
He's going to paint here in just a little bit. He's going to go over there and paint another painting to give away, so that we can give away another painting tomorrow.
I'll at least get most of it done.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, you haven't shown yours yet.
No. This little story is by Louisa May Alcott. 1882, A Country Christmas. Christmas was close at hand, but somehow there was little of its cheer about the great city. Snow lay in the grimly patches of the sidewalks. The wind cut sharply down the streets, and people hurried along with anxious faces. In a narrow lodging near the river lived the Barton family, once well-to-do, now struggling bravely with misfortune. Mr. Barton had been ill for many months, and the small savings were nearly gone. Mrs. Barton worked when she could, and the children helped in their quiet ways. But Christmas promised little more than the barest necessities. One evening, as they sat together in the dim room, the youngest child spoke wistfully of the old country Christmases they had known, of the wide farmhouse kitchen, the crackling fire, the smell of pine boughs, and the fresh bread, and the sound of sleigh bells on the frozen road. The memory touched them all. The same night, help came from an unexpected quarter. An old friend, long silent and supposed to have forgotten them, appeared at the door with warm greetings and brighter news. He offered them shelter for the holiday in the country where health, rest, and kindness waited. They went at once. The journey seemed like a dream. The air grew clearer, the snow whiter, the sky wider. At last they reached a cheerful farmhouse glowing with firelight and goodwill. Evergreen boughs decked the doors, and a great log burned the hearth. Christmas morning dawned bright and still. There were simple gifts, homemade and heartfelt, music and laughter, the joy of being together. Mr. Barton felt strength return. The children laughed freely again, and Mrs. Barton, tired face softened with hope. There were no costly presents, no grand display, only kindness, warmth, and peace. And as the day ended, Mrs. Barton said softly, "This has been the richest Christmas, not because of what we received, but because we remembered what truly makes the day."
It kind of reminds you of a Reader's Digest. That used to be really popular when I was growing up.
Maria said, "Pay attention, you will get quizzed after this."
Maria!
Because she's thinking about
the
number.
The number or the test, or what trivia question is Joey going to ask to win a painting.
Hey, Jimmy Spencer.
Maria. Jimmy! Yes, we are getting ready to give away a painting.
Okay. Maria said hello. Bear said hello.
I'm going to remember that, Maria. I'm going to remember that. You just wait.
You just wait. Henry Higgins,
just you wait. Henry Higgins, just you wait.
This is my painting that I started
last year. Don't
Smoky Mountain Man.
Side.
Huh? What?
Yeah,
huh?
That's a beautiful painting.
It's hard to hold it right.
Yeah,
anyway.
You got it.
It's not finished. It's just started, but my art is different than Donny's art. You know, mine's more what do you call it? Crafty like?
Crafty.
You know, folk art kind of crafty. And but anyway, this was the painting I had started. I just hadn't finished. I got to put the animals and the manger in there somehow. I got to figure that out.
Yeah, it'll go in that little brown spot right there.
So, but anyway, that's the painting I had started. I'm going to give that away.
Hey, Kevin.
When I'm done with it. So, hey, Christina. Hey, Kevin, Snoopy's dad. Okay,
I'm at the bell. How are you? Okay. We only have one basic rule. There are several rules, but only one basic rule, and that is if you already have a snowman painting.
If you already won a snowman painting or somebody donated it to you, then don't guess.
Then you have to wait.
Yeah, because we're trying to spread the snowman love around.
Spread the snowman love around. We want everybody to have a snowman painting. So far, we've had about 4 or 5 people each night to get one. Only a 1 in 5 chance of winning. That's pretty good.
Oh, by the way, that was a Thomas Kincaid. That was a Thomas Kincaid. So I have a number in mind.
Oh, and it's between what?
I'm gonna post. I'm gonna put it in the.
Oh, Tiffany, you're right. I've been all here. You haven't really had me. Wait a minute. That's right. That's my favorite seafood restaurant. We are having a painting tonight. I'm going to give it away. I don't know who's going to get it, but I was wondering when is Christmas, and then it's already almost over. So we will move on now.
Judy gets to guess. She hasn't guessed yet. Between 10 and 40.
Between
the closest one, only one guess each.
One guess.
If you guess the same number as someone else that has guessed before you, they get that number, and then you change your number. Just because, you know, they already have that number.
Gio, you have a sense of humor. He said 8 through 41.
He already won one this. He won.
So he's messing around. So if you have not won a snowman painting, please pick a number between 10 and 40. One number.
If there's 2 people close to it, we're going to have a...
Yeah, if nobody hits it right on.
We'll have to have those 2 people guess another number.
So we got 24, 39, 18, 30, 26,
Maria
10,
said,
19, 23. Is that everybody? Kevin says, good luck, everybody. I know, Gio. You know, Gio, I think you plan things so that you look like you're thinking way ahead. I need a good, smart remark. And you plan ahead. Barry says 33. He was looking at everybody else's numbers, making sure he didn't double it up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people in tonight that's good. We haven't showed it to you yet, even.
Oh, we did. Oh, I thought I did. No, this is the winning painting. But you're too close.
Right
there. That's the winning painting for tonight.
And actually, I kind of did it at an angle, like that's level. This is level painting. This is level. Like, what the heck was he thinking? But, you know, there is a point to that. It is kind of cool. It makes the earth bend a little bit to do that, but I just thought, you know, and it's
or you could frame it and hang it crooked.
Yep, you could hang it crooked, but
you know, you might like that.
It'd say, this is a weird guy.
Gio said he's holding out for a Valentine's Day painting. I think Gio won the one you did with the gnomes.
Yes, he did.
For Valentine's Day. Yeah. Okay, so I'm guessing that everybody's guessed that's in here.
Okay.
That's wanted to. Amanda said, love it. Okay, so we're going to have a runoff, I think. Because I think 2 people were real close.
Let's see if they were evenly close.
Yes,
so
I think they were evenly close. The number was 25 because...
25, so 24, 26.
On the back of this card...
There's 26.
It said...
There's 24. So
2504.
25.
So I picked the 25. I picked the 25 part of this card.
Okay, so exploring and Amanda
are one off each.
Yep.
So we're going to have a runoff guess. So this time Donnie will pick a number, and don't make it too far apart. And then they can each pick a number, since it's a tie between the two of them.
Uh-huh.
And that way they can each pick, Amanda and Tim can each pick a number, and one of them will be closer than the other.
Right, because if I pick 1 through 5 and one of them picks 2 and one of them picks 3.
Right.
Okay, I understand. Oh, let's see. I see any numbers around here.
You can go grab a can or something and
Okay.
right over there get something that you can show them what the number is that you picked, but don't show them until you're done, and then tell them what it's between.
Okay. I will take a picture of it. How's that? Okay. So the number is between 20 and 30. And I took a picture of it on my phone.
One of them's going to win tonight's painting. One of the people that tied is going to win tonight's painting.
So Amanda Bell and
Tim.
And yeah, just
So what's the number between?
20 and 30.
Oh, between 20 and 30.
Yep, the number is
Okay,
between
Tim said
20 and 30.
24. Amanda, what's your number? Amanda said 28.
Well, that's what it said on my stove.
What did it say?
It's 27.
27. So Amanda wins.
All right. I'm deleting that photo.
And you are in the lower 48 U.S., right? So we can mail it to you?
Yes. There is an Amanda in Guam that I know of. And so well, I'm sure you're local enough. So Amanda, do not put your address in the text. You'll have to email it to us. I'm pretty sure I don't have it in my records already.
Right.
So
what state do you live in, Amanda? Just tell us what state you live in.
She was probably in the list of earlier states, huh?
I don't know. Hey, Sherritt. Let's see. Kentucky. Okay, good. All right, so you just have to email us the address so that we can put you on the...
Can I put in the email for you?
I'm doing that right now.
You are doing it right now, okay.
Okay. There's the email address, so if you email...
Anytime.
If you email the address, your address, so that we can make sure we mail it, and we'll put your name on the back of this. We'll put your name on the back of this painting. We've been marking everybody's painting. So when I get this painting done, this is going to be a giveaway. This one was my painting.
Right, that's what we're saying, is that the shipping to Hawaii would be a lot of money. So
Shipping
we call
to
it
Hawaii,
the
shipping
lower
to Alaska.
48.
Yeah, or like...
But but if they have family in the United States, we'll ship it to them, and then they can forward it on. So we wouldn't want to short them.
Well, just give us a
lower
US 48 address so that we can pay for the shipping, because it costs a lot of money to ship outside of the lower 48 states, unfortunately.
Okay. See, Simon Corbin, Time for Exploring is part of Amanda Bell.
They both live in Kentucky.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah, Cynthia, this was the painting I had started last year. I couldn't finish it. We couldn't find it. Donnie literally just found it today.
We searched for it. We
searched
have to
for it
put
today.
things away. We can't just leave things out in an RV. So, but I finally got to the tote that had all the small paintings in it.
Thank you, Maria. She said I did a good job on this. It's the first time I've painted anything, and I usually I only paint like things that I buy. Like if I buy something, I might paint it. You know, that's the first time I think that's the first time I've ever painted on a canvas ever, and I'm not done, but it's coming along. I have to figure out how to paint a couple of animals on there and a manger. So, but anyway, Donnie's
All
gonna
right.
get ready to head over there, and he's gonna start his artist painting. He's gonna paint a painting that he will we will give away tomorrow on this channel.
Am I doing that, or am I going to touch up one of the ones?
You can touch up and whatever.
I might even get to 2 of them.
Yeah, because he's got a bunch of stuff he needs to touch up and make it more Christmassy.
Yeah, I did find
so
one.
that we can give
empty
those
canvas.
away. So we want to thank you for joining us here.
Thank you
We
for
love
being
you.
here. We love you.
But Jesus
Loves you more.
Have a great night.
Good night, good night, good night.